Yo, what's up, guys? My name is JT, and this is, of course, the one and only model railroad in the Southwest. So, I want to give you guys an update of the Broadway Limited Big Boy that I got a couple of weeks ago at the train show in Albuquerque. So, this is a great model. It sounds really good, it's well detailed, and the lights are just really good looking on them. I love the class lights on the tender and the class lights on the front there. It just looks really good. It runs good as well, except I had such hell trying to get it to run on my layout. So let me tell you guys what happened. So I came home right before Thanksgiving by myself, and the house was completely freezing. So I decided to get a fire started, and then I opened the door to the training room for the warmth to come in. And I came in here, put the train on the track, started running it around the layout, and then it started jumping to the track out of nowhere. Just started derailing in the most random areas. I was getting really annoyed with it, and it was just pissing me off. I could not for the world figure out why it was running good at first and then now it's not. So I sat back and thought, well, the room was cold, so was the track. So with the warmth coming in, it just kind of just changed the orientation of the track, and now it's just not running well anymore. So I sat back and tried to look at the track to see what was wrong with it, because originally when I first built the layout, I put my most sensitive, pickiest engines on here, and they just ran great. So I figured I had flawless track, and that's not true because this big boy is just giving me such issues. So a few days go by, I still haven't been able to fix it. I've messed with it every day after work and every day before work, and just not had any luck. So I went to the extent of deciding to rip up all the track and redoing it. And I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well rip up the entire layout and then rebuild it into the configuration that I wanted to. Obviously, I didn't do that because the layout's still here. And then I thought, might as well just get rid of the model, sell it, and, just wash my hands and not worry about it anymore. But I ain't going to do that because I ain't no quitter. So I decided I'm going to go through the track with a fine-tooth comb and figure out what's wrong with it. So I figured maybe it's the super elevation, but it couldn't be because I didn't make it as high as everybody else does. Well, not everybody else, but most people make the super elevation pretty high. I did not that to avoid issues in the future that I'm having now with this engine here. So I decided I'm going to redo the super elevation all the way around. So I took all the super elevation off. I started the super elevation further into the curve, and I think that's what solved my problem. I think I had the super elevation started way too early, and it was just creating an issue of it coming into the turn, and then it was just jumping the track. So now it's been running really good up until yesterday, and what happened was I left it alone for about 10 minutes, and I walked away, and I came back, and it had nailed every guardrail on that bridge over after the highway to the right over there. And man, that really got me fired up because it just broke everything, and then it hit the wall next to the mesa over there, and I thought it completely trashed the front pilot on the engine, but it actually was okay. Nothing happened to it. So there's that. So it's been running really good. So I really want to show you guys what it looks like on the layout. So let's get started. So first off, I want to show you guys some smoke fluid I bought from eBay. But first I want to explain the blue gloves. Every time I make a video and I show that I'm wearing blue gloves, somebody makes a comment on it, which is fine. It's not a big deal, but I feel like I need to reiterate and tell you guys why. So I hate to get fingerprints on my models, and also I'm working with smoke fluid, so if I get some on my fingers, I don't want to transfer it to anything else that's on the layout that's a model, and I just don't want to do that. So here we go. So here it is. Here's the JT's Mega Steam, and this is a Big Boy premium blend, and it smells really good. So does the wood stove. They are not overpowering. They just smell, it's a pleasant, subtle smell, and it doesn't fill the room. It's a subtle scent, but the smoke doesn't really fill the entire room and get cloudy in here. You can see the smoke, but it dissipates very quickly. And I've just filled up the Big Boy with the Big Boy Premium Blend right now, so let's see what that looks like here in a moment. I just recently acquired this throttle. I just got this a couple of days ago. Here's the Digitrax UT6. I really like this throttle, although I regret buying it. And the main reason is because it's tethered. As you can see, it's wired. So I looked at the UT6D, which is a duplex version, which has radio capabilities. It's wireless. I should have just bought it. But All the places I seen it, it was like 165 bucks, and I was like, man, I don't think I really want to pay that much. But I ended up finding it for a lot less. I should have just bought it. But anyway, so here's this one. Um, I ended up ordering the new Digitrax panel, and I'm going to put it over there next to where the Bronco is. And then I bought some local net cable so I can run it over there as well. So I'll get that at the end of the week, and I'll probably make another video of that as well. I'll show the installation of it because it's really vague. There's not many videos online and stuff, so I just want to show you guys how I did it. So let's start up the Big Boy, and let's see how it sounds and how it runs. So there it is. It ran great, no issues, which I'm really happy with. So if you guys have any questions about it, any about the smoke fluid or the throttle or even the big boy, just go ahead and shoot me a comment or something like that. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you guys have a comment, shoot me a comment. So that's pretty much it for the video. Talk to you later. Take care and keep it between the rails.